considering there are so many boring dates, the most mundane dates that you could ever go on, these should be a breath of fresh air. And not only will they be a breath of fresh air, this should get you to know if that person is serious about you or they just looking for something to play around with. So without further ado, y'all, if you like what you see or you see something that you like, go ahead and consider subscribing to this channel. Go ahead and like this video. That lets me know I do more videos like this. And comment down below. However, let's get right into the video. So the first date that you should be taking in 2023 are nature walks. So the point of nature walks are very good in connecting with each other. This is a chance for you guys to be out in the open air instead of a closed space, an enclosed space where there are normally, other factors involved. Perhaps some drinks and stuff like that. And it takes you off the routine part and just puts you out in a really good space where you guys can really connect with each other, understand each other, and just delve in each other like y'all should. That's the point of nature walks. Now, for the guys, if you find a woman and she feels like this is a distraction from you spending money on her, no, peace, because that is not going to work. A woman like that is going to cause problems up the road. Her only interest right now, or interest period, is to get the bag, all the bag. And there are so many important factors other than money in a relationship. It's very important, especially living in this society. It's like one and two. So I'm just saying. Number 2, bookstores. Bookstores are a way for you to see each other's interests. Y'all can cultivate, see if the person is cultivating in different areas of different topics and subjects and, different things. You can see what their interests are. Some of them may not be to your liking because, they do have magazines. You can kind of see how they, some of them, if they're interested in politics, and you can see what kind of political stance. And then a lot of people get passionate about these subjects when they go into bookstores. Not saying that they're going to turn up and start talking about their views, but you're going to be able to see where they stand and how you fit in with that whole stance. And like I said before, ladies, I'm not saying if a man he's not going to be a good fit if he doesn't want to go to the bookstore. But I really do feel a man, if they don't like to go to the bookstore at least once, I don't know. I don't think that's going to be a good idea for you. As a matter of fact, I know it's not going to be a great idea because bookstores like Barnes and Nobles or that has broad subjects of books, they normally, you'll find your interest. You'll find some kind of passion in these. And if they don't want to go, no. And number 3, very important, prayer and meditation or meditation dates. This can apply for anyone, even if you don't, identify as anything, or you don't have faith in the entity. That's your business. I just feel like this is more for people that they have a faith-based their life is centered around faith, and this will let you know how you would go about, or if this relationship is worth your time, essentially. Because mainly you can see if this is going to sustain in the long run with you guys raising children. If y'all want to have children, or if y'all want to move in with each other, or y'all want to get married, because a lot of arguments, a lot of turmoil happens over the disagreements of religion, especially when a child is involved and how they're supposed to be raised. Okay, how they feel like some parents feel like one parent might indoctrinate this religion on them and they don't like that. This is where you guys can get on the same page so you can avoid these conflicts of the road. Not to say there's not going to be conflicts of the road, because there will be, but you can kind of, this is be a minimum, counteraction when it comes to this, right? And meditation, even if you're with someone that is, like a Christian, for instance, and you take them to like a yoga studio. Most people that I know Christian does not mind going to a yoga studio and doing some, yoga practice and some, some deep, some inner breathing techniques and things of that nature, some resets and stuff like that. I don't really know that many people that do that. But if you're like a new age spiritualist and, a lot of old school Christians frown upon that. And I mean, I practice the Christian faith, so I know. But I know some, it can be frowned upon about like, like the real, traditional, hardcore, conventional Christians. They frown upon stuff like that. But that's neither here nor there, because I do know a lot of Christians that don't mind going to with a person that's a new age spiritualist and just go to like a yoga studio or something like that. I know plenty of those. But I'm just saying, if, somebody need to convert them over to their religion, that should happen organically. Please let it happen organically, because people, they take that, you've seen so many crazy stories about people trying to convert somebody over and it just don't end well. And we don't want that. We don't need that. So anyway, that's my take on it. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Excuse my expressions and my animated looks. I always been like this. Sometimes I can't understand. And if I looked up in the air, I'll be trying to think. So y'all, I'm working on that. But anyway, y'all be blessed.